Hiya, this is Netty and welcome to another episode of Sqaishey's Castle. So today we are going to be finishing off our kind of space, midnight sky kind of thing. So now I want to add our rocket ship. I kind of was deciding between a couple of different designs. I kind of built them in another world and one of them was a lot bigger, which I preferred a lot, but it just would have been too big and it would have looked a bit weird. So I've decided to go for a slightly smaller rocket. I don't know, it's not going to be anything too fancy, but when I think, like, when you look at it from far away, I think it's quite obvious what it is, and I'm kind of happy with it. Like this, you can kind of see like the basic shape of it already, but I think from afar it looks quite cool, like as if it's like shooting over. So I think today is going to be the last day we're going to be working on the space theme of it. I think I might add, in the comments you guys did say that you think that the black sky bit should come around a bit further. I'm going to try and do that at a point. It's not going to be in an episode because it genuinely, it takes so blooming long, guys, and I mean it can't be that interesting for you guys watching me just place the same block over and over a large space. And so like it might not, like just adding, like even if you imagine just out 4 more blocks, but then if you imagine the whole way round, like that's hundreds of blocks to be placed, so it does take quite a long time. So I think I'm going to save that for out of episode as opposed to during. But yeah, so keep going with your suggestions, guys. I love seeing your suggestions on what you think I should do. I'm undecided on what I want to do next. So we haven't really achieved very much on our list. I'm going to quickly get our list up here. I haven't really been progressing it, really, kind of thing. I feel like we've kind of been stood still for a little while and we've not been able to tick anything off. Oh my gosh, I can't actually find my list. Where's me list gone? Here it is. That's not it. That is someone else. I have just clicked on a fake Sqaishey account. Let me find it. Here we go. So the pony party we've obviously got. The courtyard we've obviously got. The throne room we're working on. We've obviously got the trapdoor, but no throne. So at the moment, it's a room with a trapdoor and not actually a throne room. So that needs to be sorted. We're in a lake, so I guess that's already ticked off. We still need to add an armory, a kitchen, farmland, which I'm kind of thinking of having a planet as farmland. So it's not going to be land on the ground. We're just going to have one farm, well, one planet that's made all out of soil and things like that, with like wheat and stuff growing on it. Maybe like add some carrots and stuff. I mean, we could even add it to some of the ones we've already gotten. Like, so say the one we've got, is it out of magma? We could add some, we could have carrots growing on that one, for example, where this planet has like a little bit green on. Maybe this could be like the wheat island or something like that. So we're going to make it difficult for Sqaishey to actually get the food growing, and I feel like we deserve to do that after she's given us such a hard objective. So we're not going to make her farming easy for when she's got her world. So yeah, so that one isn't too bad. Watchtower we've got done. Games room, so that one's quite a tough one to know what to do, like what kind of games to have in there. So we'll work that out. We could even have a room inside a planet, but I've not ruled out that idea, but I've not decided definitely yet. And a dungeon, we've got to add a dungeon as well, and I do want to add some extra rooms anyway. Like obviously she's going to need a bedroom, crafting room, chest room. Well, I guess crafting and chest and enchanting and stuff could all be in one. I'm not 100% sure on what to do on that, but we'll work that out as time goes on. So the main thing that we need to be working on next is, I think, the throne room and the farmland. I think they're going to be my next 2 options now that we've kind of finished the main kind of planets and things like that, and kind of working on the the look of the night sky, as it were. So this is like one planet where it's kind of a mixture between green and red. Like as I said before, none of these planets are based on real planets. Just before someone tells me off, look at all the mobs spawning in these. You have to put loads of light in it just so the mobs don't keep spawning, because obviously once this gets turned into a survival world, there's going to be a little bit of an issue if it's a planet just filled with mobs. Like, we don't want creepers exploding and things like that. We could make aliens on a planet, or we could even have like a few mobs like trapped on it kind of thing. I'm not too sure how we'll do that. I guess they would despawn. Can we name mobs? Can we name tag them? That's something I would like to know. Guys, let me know in the comments if you can name tag them, because then they won't despawn, will they? And then we could kind of trap them in like what we did with the villager. So it's almost like they're aliens kind of thing. Sqaishey's gonna hate it. It rains so much here. So much. It's constantly raining. It is a consistent rain fest. So yeah, this is us like kind of lighting up a bit. I know that the lanterns don't go as well with the planet. I think it's the best one to go on it though. Bloomin' Enderman. But I do want all the planets to be glowing a bit, and just so that mobs aren't spawning there all the time and things like that. So that's how it's looking at the moment. First things first, whilst we're talking about name tags, we have to add some very, very special, I was going to say people, they're not people, they're animals. Just so they're here on the castle somewhere. We might move them at some point. I'm not going to tame them, because obviously we want Sqaishey to be able to tame them once it's a survival world. But we're going to keep them in here, and we're going to name tag them. Of course, we are adding Alex and Ori. If you don't know, Alex and Ori are Sqaishey's dog and cat that she actually has in real life, and they're so adorable, and they are her life. Like, she looks after them so well, and so I think it just seems right to have them here. We should add her birds as well, but I think we're gonna have to do that once it's slightly more contained, otherwise they're just gonna fly away. But with the cat and the dog, we can obviously keep them kind of contained for now. So this is just another planet now, just to be a bit further forward. I've decided to go with obsidian, and I don't know what the name of the other block is, because I've not really ever done like 1.12 or anything. I've not really done Minecraft past 1.8.2, and so I'm kind of quite new to all the other blocks. So I'm trying to live on the edge a bit and use some blocks that I'm not used to using, which I kind of feel like I'm doing. I'm getting very well at doing the old sphere. I've got to admit, guys, when I first made a sphere, I had a picture of how to make it. Well, I had a picture of just a round sphere, just up on my other screen, just because I've never made one before, and I struggle making things look round within a game where everything is square. But no, I feel like I'm getting the hang of it now. I know how to do it. I've done so many over the last, I don't know, the last few months of kind of like doing more building and stuff like that. I don't know if you know, in Evo, I made a snow globe for Salem. I think that was my first sphere I've ever made. That's kind of gone like kind of okay. I've just realized I always bounce my leg when I'm recording, and it bounces my camera. But anyway, I guess we should go back in just a second, and we'll take a better look at what we have achieved so far today. So here we go. This is it. So we've got a few planets in there now. I've kind of reserved this area over here. So I think this is where we're going to have our big dirt planet, just around here. This sort of area. Like, I can even, like, just to sort of show you roughly where it's going to be. I think it should be, this might not be 100% right. I want it to be a bit lower down than some of the others, and the fact that it's, so it will kind of go out like here. Obviously we're gonna, I don't know if we'll have a way that Sqaishey can get to it. I think it might even be quite good that she just has to build up to it. I think maybe round about there, a big dirt one with like wheat and stuff growing on it, and then we can add like the carrots to like this one over here. So like, say even if I did a couple of blocks now, just so, why am I even getting that? That's not what I want. I want a hoe, and if we get some, where's food at? Here we go. Carrots. There we are. So if you imagine, it'll be a bit like this. I don't know if farmland will be able to grow with this as well. I'm not too sure. Will we have to fill the whole thing with water as well? That's the other thing. We probably will. It will have to be full of water. But I think most of this, like the top ones, will be like this. We'll add the water in just a second. I'm quite intrigued to know how this will be. But I think it's going to be quite cool. I really do. I'm going to add a couple more bits. Right, let's do the water. Where I never know where anything is. I always like have like a weird like little panic. Right, so if we go inside here and if we put like literally water over everything, then hopefully that will be enough for it to all grow anyway. You can hear it all sizzling. Listen to it. Is this all full now? Hopefully that will be enough for the plants. I'm assuming it should be, because this is completely full with water now. Hopefully there's no holes underneath. There we go. And then if we put some more bits of dirt up here. So her farmland is going to be super, super random and weird. And I'm not sure she'll know quite what to do with it. Or look, the water is literally right there. So that is kind of working. I'm hoping that will count enough for the farmland. Look, here we go. So if we grow some carrots on here. And I think the green on it, because obviously the top will be green. I think that'll look quite cool. Oh no, look. No, it won't work. No. Why is it? Is it because of the magma? Is it even magma? I don't even know what that block's called. Okay, so that's not working. Is it because of the heat of it? Oh yeah, look, it is magma. That one looks like it's working. Is it these ones aren't? Oh no, look, it pinged back out. Let's see if it does it again. Oh no, that one seems to be staying. Is it because they're not actually touching the wall? Oh look, now look, that one's working now. Oh no, is it? Oh no, look, it just keeps pinging out. That's so weird. Oh no, look, that one's pinged out now as well. Oh, it looks like we can't do that then. So it might be because this one's magma. So I think that's probably why. But we can do carrots on another one. Like, that's fine. Oh no, look, water's coming out from somewhere. Oh no. Why are you leaking? Out that gap? You weren't meant to leak. Is that blocked off now? Okay, that can just be the dripping planet. That's what that planet is. Oh look, they're all pinging out still. That's so funny. I've never seen that happen before. We'll leave that as like a... I think I'm going to keep that as like a dripping planet. I'm going to keep the water in there. But no, so that won't work. That's a real shame. I really, really wanted it to work on there because the green on it would have looked quite nice, I think. Oh, that's such a shame. But I mean, we can add stuff to other planets. Like there's like when we do the dirt one, we can add stuff to that one. That will be fine. Oh, that's such a shame. Hopefully the rest of it will work though. But anyway, guys, I guess we should actually probably end that episode there. We will carry on working on it. And hopefully next week we'll get a bit further into doing like the throne room and things like that. So guys, thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.